When Danny and I are making our dining decision, we seek out chef-owned restaurants where the chef has world-class skills but decides to use them in a fun, affordable, approachable way. That seems to be the central idea behind Central Provisions.
This isn't exactly fine dining, it's fun dining, but with a gourmet twist. Chef Chris Gould is one of the most acclaimed chefs in Portland, Maine, and he created this restaurant not in any category. The common denominator is just amazingly fresh and boldly flavored food.
Central Provisions, in its heart, is fun. It's a casual dining experience that has really excellent service, really excellent food, really excellent drinks, and it highlights kind of everything that Maine has to offer.
This is a 200-year-old building, very rustic. Downstairs has this great wooden bar. Upstairs is more formal dining, including 14 seats looking right into the open kitchen. If you can get a reservation there, get one.
Yeah, I mean, chef's counter is the best seat in the house. You get to sit 4 feet away from the people who are making dinner for you, watch them work. There's no place to hide when you're cooking in an open kitchen like that. You can interact with the guests and kind of get a real feel of how they're enjoying everything.
The menu here is sort of tapas style. It's American small plates, so you're supposed to order a whole bunch of stuff and share, and that's generally not a problem for Dave and I.
I grew up in fine dining restaurants that did tasting menus and stuff like this, and I love that type of food, but it's not approachable. So the concept is kind of like build your own tasting menu, like you can kind of mix and match however you want to do it.
At lunchtime, you definitely need to order a popover. This is a black pepper popover, also known as Yorkshire pudding over in Britain. Here, it is made the authentic way. Big, puffy, eggy, delicious, but they take it to the next level. They add some black pepper. They add some jamon, they add some cheddar cheese, and best of all, there's also a poached egg inside.
It's very warm, very comforting. When you cut into it, it's kind of like a surprise on the inside, you know? It's great. Yeah, it's so good.
For lunch, they make a great fish sandwich, but I go with the burger. I love to see what a great chef does with a burger. Here, it's a potato roll.
The bun is a potato and bacon fat bun with onions on top, so just there, right there, it's already like amazing. Really excellent beef, super crispy, kind of thin patty style. We do 2 patties, North Country smoked bacon.
Every layer of this thing is made from scratch, and it all makes for one delicious burger.
If you love French fries, you gotta get the CP fries. These are made with a Korean chili spice. They actually sell the spice at a store down the street.
The Korean fry spice is great. It's like nori and ginger and garlic. They're just spicy and salty, and it just makes you want to eat more.
And it's served with 2 dipping sauces, a garlic aioli and a Heinz 57. It's right on the menu. That's the chef's admission that he cannot make ketchup any better than Heinz, and I respect a man who is gracious in defeat.
When you're dining by the coast here in Maine, you gotta have some seafood. I love the peaky-toe crab. They catch the crabs right here in Maine, served over a homemade miso pancake. But as a guy who loves sushi and sashimi, I definitely recommend the bluefin tuna crudo. That is a beautiful piece of tuna, sliced expertly, and every layer has a little extra dimension of flavor. A little soy, a little radish, little shallots, little scallions. And I like to keep things casual. Dave's a little more bougie, so he orders it bougie style.
You can get anything on the menu bougie style. That means adding 6 grams of caviar, and you can do it to any dish on the menu. I absolutely love this option. I wish every restaurant would do it. Here's something you may have never had, the suckling pig.
We cure the whole pig for 24 hours, and we slow roast it for 12 hours. And then we pick all of the meat, press it down on top of the skin. And so when you go to heat it up, and that skin gets super crispy like glass, and then it goes on top of a nice pool of luscious apple, brown butter, and almond puree.
If you're a fan of barbecue and you like pulled pork, go next level, go suckling pig. You will never turn back.
For dessert, there's delicious frozen chocolate torte, but I say go with the key lime tart. Chef says he got the recipe from his mother-in-law, and I thought he was just trying to maintain good family relations, but I tried it and it is delicious.
Yeah, I think my mother-in-law would definitely approve of it.
In a city full of fantastic restaurants, no doubt this place really stands out as a must-make reservation. Central Provisions in the Old Port of Portland, Maine.